Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Let's Talk HE. We're back again for another year, better than ever. And carrying on from last year, we're starting this year with some film students. I'm here with my good friends Toby Tucker and Ethan Holland.
Hello.
How are we doing today?
Good, thank you.
How's our six treating you?
Pretty decent. It's a lot of work, but we're getting on with it.
Yeah, it's been a good start to the year.
Good. Tell me about both of your journeys leading up to starting here at WCUC and how you got into film in the first place and why you wanted to study film at sort of uni level.
Okay.
Yeah, Toby, do you want to go first?
Yeah, all right. I've basically wanted to be in film literally since like forever. I just remember my dad showing me a bunch of films when I was like 7, and all I remember seeing is that there was somebody who was something called a director. That's all I remember, and thinking, that sounds really cool. Do you get to make the film? And my dad, with limited knowledge, was probably like, yeah. And pretty much ever since then, this has been what I wanted to do. I've literally never been wanted to be anything else for almost all my life. I left, got into GCSE at year 9, decided to do drama because it was pretty much the closest thing. There was no film studies at Bluecoat School where I went to. And then after that, it was time to do media at Coventry College. That was 2 years, and then came to here. I was disappointed with Coventry College, and I thought, that was a media course. I need a proper film course this time. And, well, here I am.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Going strong.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, so I'd say mine's not too far off, to be honest. Yeah, shown a lot of films when I was a kid, and obviously it gets you want to be a part of that, don't you? You want to be a part of that process. So I was lucky enough to do film at A level after GCSE. I did film and media at A level, but then obviously COVID hit. 2020, I was in my last year. Didn't have to do any exams though, which was pretty good.
Yeah, no way. Very lucky we are.
Bounced around at a few jobs, but then I thought, no, I want to go and get my degree, and here I am.
Here he is. Here you both are. Tell me about how you settled in when you first started, if you can remember all the way back then.
Ooh,
And what it was like coming into, a new environment, this environment that you wanted to be in, and what the modules were like and what you had to work on to begin with.
So, when I settled in, I was really kind of down in the dumps after my 2 years at Coventry College, and I thought, am I even this good at this? I mean, I'm going to go to this course, but I don't even know if I'm that good. And I remember I came in and I did a little lecture with one of our tutors, Michael, and he was just kind of showing us all the different kind of like how camera works and how camera angles work. And for some reason, there was just this layer of information on you at the back of my mind that I'd never been able to use. And I just put my hand up, started saying stuff. I remember one time, I don't know if Ethan remembers this, sometimes he'd ask a question and I'd put my hand up and he'd be like, does anybody know? I'd put my hand up and he goes, okay, anybody who isn't Toby. Because I'd answer so often.
That is
and
accurate.
That's when I realised that my confidence was just shot up, because it's like, I know what I'm doing to at least a certain degree here. And that's all I needed, really. So that was great.
Yeah, and in terms of like different modules we were doing, I remember we did asset in the first year. That wasn't the most what's the word I'm looking for?
Enthusiastic.
Yeah.
We weren't the most enthusiastic.
Yeah. But then we also got to do these little short films. That was so much fun to make.
They were so fun.
Literally, yeah. We do I think we did one every week.
They were called
one
five,
every week.
5. Yeah.
Hell, I wish I was in the film.
We did a fair few.
And what were they called? 5-second shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just had to make. It was actually quite challenging to get a story in 5 shots, all 5 seconds. But we did it. I mean, we had a missing pen.
Missing pen was great.
We had Last Man on Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so fun.
The duel.
The duel. That was me and Ethan starring in that one. Because of course, can't get actors. We're just making this off the fly.
Yeah.
Collaborating.
That was definitely one of the things I struggled with in like my old course when I did do a film. Obviously, I'm not going and getting actors. Why would I do that? Because it's so booky of a course. So I remember just me and my mates were like, "Yo, can you just come do this real quick? Just be this guy, and like I'll just like my dad will get like a pizza takeaway for us at the end of it, and then you can go home." And that was, I guess that was their payment on that day. And that was it. But I'd never really used actors until I had to for my second year film. So I've improved a lot actually thinking about it, because I'd never got access for And that's definitely a tricky part. Going on social media, does anybody want to do this? And you always get a bit of people who immediately see that it's an unpaid volunteering acting job, and they're like, right, so why would I do that? So it's a hard sell, but we sold it and we did it. And
Yeah, I mean, luckily, my friend who went to rugby college, Levi Ellis, did an acting course there. He's done many theatre productions. He's done a few short films, so he's pretty experienced. And he was more than happy to come and work with us.
Yeah, been in 2 of our films now.
2 of our films. First year, Hunt for John Doe, he was in that.
Yeah.
And the second year,
Misfortune Teller,
he was in that. Did great in both. Probably, you can tell he's probably got the best acting chops out of us. Although, speaking of myself,
acting chops.
like ability.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed acting.
You, when I showed Hunt for John Doe to my mum, she was like, Ethan's quite good at acting, you know.
I really surprised myself, to be honest, because I'd never really thought of myself in front of the camera, more just like writing, directing from behind it. But it was great fun.
Yeah.
Great fun. Had a blast, honestly. We had an absolute blast on John Doe.
No, I feel the same. I feel like I always feel like you'd like it, and then being in front of the camera, I mean, even like doing this stuff, you know what I mean? You still get them butterflies, you still get them nerves.
Yeah. But if anything, the hardest part is probably post-production.
Oh, yeah.
Editing.
I'm not good with editing. How about you, Ethan?
Not great.
Nah.
Not great.
So, I came here to film stuff. I came here to organise productions, tell everybody that they need to be here at this time, trying to work with other people to provide food for them. I didn't come here to drag some video file into some timeline and chop it all up and then go around this digital display and know what I'm doing. Honestly,
that's for the clever people.
Yeah, no, it's not for the clever people. That's for Michael. Whenever I'm doing editing, I'm just sat there and I'm doing something and be like, I wonder how long it's going to take before I ask Michael to come out with me today. I lasted a new record the other day. It was 5.5 minutes. So.
Oh wow.
So,
Yeah, it's safe to say we're not going to be video editors.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you think I know you've already touched on it, what do you think your strengths are if you were to, write them down in sort of, in that film environment? What would you most like to work in, sort of after the
Absolutely.
course? Yeah.
Script writing.
Yeah.
It's what I do in my spare time, just without any kind of college work. It's not college work, it's just I do it in my spare time. That's the end of the story. I love doing it. I love writing dialogue. I think it's just one of those things is where you do something you know you're good at and you enjoy it just because you know you're good at it.
Yeah.
And it's just that confidence boost. It's like, I know I'm good enough at this for it to not be terrible. And I'm just like, and you just have a blast. And I do have a blast. I love writing dialogue. And the other things that I'm not so good at with scripts, story structure and that, I can get better at, and I know I can get better at. Whenever I hold a camera, honestly, I just get jelly hands just shaking all over the place.
Same though, honestly.
Yeah, but at the same time though, I did some practice filmmaking with for my documentary I'm going to do, and my tutor Laura was just like, just get some shots, just try and get some shots, just some practice, and that actually really helped with no real like project coming on or deadline. I'm just going out there to get shots, and I actually got some decent ones.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could get better at it. And I will say I do enjoy lighting. On Misfortune Teller, I was the boom mic operator, which, fun enough, was quite boring. It is boring, but it's so important that it's like
You're the tallest guy we had. We needed you in that role.
I was going to say, is the boom mic is the one like
the boom
above,
mic is the one you hold up, and it's one of those things where it's like I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying being part of it, but it's important. I need to do.
It is important.
And we want to look more professional, and it's just as simple as that.
Because we had issues with the sound on that one.
Yeah.
We don't want to have that again.
And that's another thing when you go forward in the world of film. You find cameras and you find their quirks, and you have problems because of their quirks. But that's the thing though, is like, I look at Mike and I'll be like, how do you memorize all the stuff about cameras and stuff? And it's like experience, really. I guess I just got to do more and more of it. I mean, I say
You'll only get better.
Yeah, and I say that I sit here and I'm like, I don't know how you could ever get your head around this software, but I got my head around my script writing software. So it's like, if I can do it with that, why can't I do it with this?
It's just Microsoft Word, isn't it?
It's not actually. It's most of the time it is though. It really is. Just. But
the software is the brain.
The software is
the brainwaves.
The software is knowledge of the English language.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
You'd love to.
just something, or
Just about your strengths, onto your strengths.
so mine's not too far from Toby again.
Yeah.
Script writing, that's probably a personal passion. But since I've been here, I actually think I'd give acting a good go. I actually would, 100%, because I really enjoy it.
And
I
that's-
never thought I'd say that.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this college. Like, when you have like limited options, you end up doing stuff, and you realise I could give this a go. I could
Yeah.
be good at
You
this.
just give things a try, whatever's available and accessible
Exactly.
to you. You just give it a try.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in pre-production, you do these things called like risk assessments and that, and it's boring. It's absolutely boring. But I did it, and I'm like, you know what? I raced through this pretty quickly. I needed assistance from a tutor every now and then, but I raced through it pretty quickly. And it's like, I could probably do this. I could be this person in the production, even if I'm not going to be it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That's probably an even more helpful thing to know what is the secondary senior, non-senior role you're going to do. The one that's just kind of the guy who's on the computer doing this. 'Cause that's what you're going to have to work your way up through to get where I want to be, the scriptwriter, which is a big, big role.
Yeah.
So it's actually really useful to know that I could enjoy that, I could do that, and I could be good at that. And
Yeah.
that's the thing, that's what this college teaches you. Because I didn't know that before. I didn't know that at all. I had no clue. But I do now.
So you'd say both of you like, how much would you say your perception of filmmaking as a whole has changed since you've started?
Oh, a lot. You
gigantic.
don't realise how many small details all make up the production until you actually do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like with the second year, we had the whole pre-production timeline. We had to map out what we were going to do
Yeah.
when, we had locations to find.
The most organised I'd ever been. I was not good at it.
We had casting to do. We had to get prop lists. We had to get a script done. Draft handed in.
We had a guy who was going to be the main character, and he like dropped, and we were talking to him, and then he just stopped talking to us halfway through, and it's like we had to improvise. And we had
But
to
things
get-
like that are bound to happen on films.
Yeah, and that's
It's
the
just
thing,
about how you overcome it.
That's probably the biggest thing, to be ready for things you can't be ready for.
It's not even it's not just the actors that improvise. It's
No.
Everyone behind the scenes. that
Exactly,
improvise
exactly,
sometimes
yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What sort of film or filmmaker or director or scriptwriter was your inspiration for what you wanted to create? Was there any certain films or directors that you were like, I want to do something similar to that?
Yeah. That's pretty easy. Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
My first year, The Hunt for John Doe. If you've seen it, you can probably tell it's Tarantino inspired.
I'm a bit of a Tarantino fan as well. He's not my answer to this question though. My answer is 100% Spielberg. My dad got me onto him very young. My favourite film of all time, Jurassic Park, without fail. And
Right.
yeah, and honestly, I just love him. And what I think I love about him more is that in my last college, I did a few projects on him, and researching him is really inspiring because he really did just start doing it and just somehow came into who he is. Like, that's insane. And honestly, that's just never-ending kind of inspiration because it's like, well, if he can do it, so can I. Yeah. But he was definitely the person who got me into it. Once I found out that people made films and there was one man who ran the project and he was director, and that was what he was called. And once I found out that one of my dad's favourites was Steven Spielberg, I immediately was like, I want to be that guy. I want to follow his footsteps.
Yeah.
100%.
What was so special about them with both of you? What is it to you that resonates with you that's so special about the director that you chose and why you want to be doing stuff similar to them?
With Tarantino, it's definitely the dialogue. He's a master script writer. I don't think anyone writes a script better than Tarantino. The way he borrows from old things from Hollywood, and he throws a non-linear storytelling as well. It's like the scripts, they should be an absolute mess, but they're not. They're masterpieces. No one writes like him, I think. I think that's what sets him apart from the rest.
Absolutely, I agree. Interestingly, for Spielberg, it's kind of different. It's that
It's more visual, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's one of the things I'm not too good at. I like to tell everything through dialogue, which is really cool to write, But when you actually picture it in your head, it's boring. It's really boring. And Spielberg is so good, and he has really like memorable shots. Even
He has lots of different motifs that he's used throughout his career.
And just literally like no one's saying anything. I mean, we all know the shot of Jurassic Park where the tiny little water cup ripples from the vibration of the T-Rex, and you're like, no words are being said. No, but everything that's being said is being said to you. You don't need anything. You don't need any dialogue. And that's one of the things I struggle with, and that's probably why he's still my biggest inspiration to this day, because like he excels in what I need to get better at, and therefore I'm always going to.
That's why he's an inspiration.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's strong.
I think another thing with Spielberg is he uses a lot of child actors.
Yeah.
A lot of his films are like not main characters are kids, but there's definitely kids in the film, and it's quite interesting because he uses. It's like he's setting up the next generation of filmmakers.
But also, more importantly, like kids actors are difficult.
Very
like,
difficult.
Kids actors are cool. Kids actors, because most directors are like, nah, don't want to do it. I mean, in fact, so much so, Kubrick, who I also quite love, but I got into him in the later age, 17 or so, was going to make a film called AI, and he couldn't do it because it was a child actor. And he called Spielberg because it's like Spielberg. He would have went around and go, so who's like the next big guy who's good with child actors? And they said Spielberg. And that's insane because to that point, Stanley Kubrick was the guy in cinema. He was the film director. And for Spielberg to be, he was 30 years into his career at that point, but still, that would have been insane. And that's what happens after you work enough, you get known, and then suddenly you get wanted.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then it just flies from there, really. And that's another thing. I think another thing that really helped me. It is a bit of a weird one, but I think it still works. Is that whenever you I don't know if you guys have watched those videos, which like a certain actor breaks like the timeline of their career, breaks it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you always notice that they're always nobody at the very start. Like I remember Willem Dafoe was like he was like in a chicken fight.
Like you wouldn't have even heard of
You
like their
wouldn't have
first
even seen
project.
it.
Exactly.
You'd like, never even heard of it.
So
Yeah.
he actually got fired from it, but you still see him for tiny few seconds, and that's Willem Dafoe. But he just worked his way up because somebody would have been like, "This guy's pretty good. I'd hire him as an extra." And ever so slightly, he goes to enough auditions, and they go, "Oh wait, you were an extra in this and this and this," and then and it's similar behind the scenes basically. That you just start as nobody and you just work your way up, and that's always what the film industry has been about. But I feel like it's extra inspiring now because with the things of social media and YouTube, which I have a YouTube channel to just literally just brandish your films like, here you go, this is what I do, and this is my talents at this age.
Tucker Studios for anyone who wants to look at them.
For anybody who's interested,
Get on it in the description.
in this description.
All one word.
One word. More importantly, it's like anybody can go see that, and anybody can go, do you know what? This guy's pretty good. I might have to get him on something, even if it's just a small role. That did something for me. That channel has done something for me now.
So do you think a lot of film stems from taking risks, like successful, like you said, like what inspires you? A lot of the directors and filmmakers, they took a lot of risks, and it paid off.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, especially now, like in the days where everybody's just doing remakes, reboots, and it's like
Yeah, like you go back to the 70s. George Lucas wanted to make Star Wars.
nobody cares.
Nobody cared. People read the script. They were like, "What the hell is this about?"
It's absolute nonsense. They
He got Ralph McQuarrie to get up these kind of like paintings of what it would kind of look like. Then he started to get a bit of momentum. Then Fox eventually said to him, "Yeah, we'll make it." They didn't have much faith in it at all. They basically said he would finance it himself.
Yeah.
Because Fox, they were being really strict with him, and he said, "No, I want to make this myself," and that's what he did. And look what Star Wars is now.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest movie franchise
absolutely.
in the world, definitely.
Probably.
I would
Just
say.
from one man's idea in the 70s.
Yeah.
George Lucas is actually, despite not being a director, well, he has been a director, but that's not what people know him for. Being a creator of a franchise, he's definitely a big thing because he literally just had an idea and said, "I'm just going to make this and no one can stop me. I'm just going to try my damn hardest, and it's going to get made."
Has he ever made a film after Star Wars?
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana
Oh, he
Jones.
did. I did not know that. I did
Him
not
and
know that.
Spielberg, yeah.
Before he did, so Spielberg directed Indiana Jones, but it was created by George Lucas.
Yeah.
But before
American
Star Wars,
Graffiti.
American Graffiti.
I've heard of that film.
That was his first, like
74,
74, something like that.
74.
What's it about?
I have
It's about
no
like
idea.
these hoodlum kids
Oh, okay.
going around.
Yeah.
Has it got Harrison Ford in it?
It does, yeah.
It does.
What? And this was before Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
I thought I've heard some stories about Harrison Ford and how he got involved in.
Well, apparently
Acting
he
in
was a
Star Wars.
carpenter.
He was literally a stand-in when they were doing the read-throughs of the script.
Yeah.
Like Harrison Ford would just read the lines, and then George Lucas said, "He's actually pretty good at that. Should we
Yeah.
give him the role?"
And Harrison was like known to be the only like experienced actor. If you
Yeah.
rewatch the first Star Wars, you can tell like everybody else.
Well, they had
like, he actually was
Tarkin,
really good.
the guy who played Tarkin.
Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
But apart from that, when you talk about the main cast, Luke
Yeah.
and Alec Guinness, I suppose.
Alec Guinness, of course. He was definitely the main star,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, he was
He
like he
was
was poster
big.
boy. Alec
Yeah, he
Guinness
was.
poster
Yeah,
boy.
definitely.
That was poster boy.
And even he himself said he didn't really know what the film was about.
No, he was not. He was not too happy.
He wasn't
with it.
too clued up.
And apparently, one of my, and this is kind of a thing. I do love learning about behind the scenes things, and I think
Yeah.
that really kind of gets your motivation up as well because you hear all these stories of how problems are dealt with and you think, I could do that. I could do that. I could truly do that. And it's funny because your inspiration to want to get better at that helps you in your daily life because it's dealing with problems basically. It's dealing with social problems. So and you hear all these stories of like, and you read it and you're like, bloody hell, mate, this would kill a production. I would think like I'd be done with it. I'm like, this isn't working, but they get it working. And some at 8% of the time they make a great film because, and that's the thing. I think that's definitely like the thing because I want to be that guy. I want to be that director who can be on that sinking ship and just get the anchor and just rise it up again and be like, right, it's time to get.
What a
flying.
metaphor.
I know, by the way. It doesn't really work because an anchor doesn't really bring a ship up. It makes it stay and probably
Yeah.
actually sink it further.
Okay, I'll take my opinion back there.
Yeah.
Going back to the course you're both on, is there a way for the audience that you could summarise what you've learned, sort of the modules of the last 3 years, and sort of what if you were on a film course, what it would entail?
Yeah,
You
so
get what I mean?
the first year, it's very much basics, camera work, framing, cinematography, all of that jazz. Second year, it's much more in depth. Like you really get a whole background of a production, pre-production, post-production, and all of that entails. You also get a more detailed look at script writing.
Yeah.
You know, the first year we had to do, how many pages was John Doe? It was a 10-minute equivalent.
50 probably. 50 pages.
50 page. I don't think it was that much.
Probably no. I do remember it being decently.
It was 10 minutes long
Because
anyway.
we didn't actually make all of it, remember?
Yeah, we didn't. We had to cut a lot because we had big plans for it.
But we had so much fun writing that. That
We
was
did.
probably one of the funnest things I've ever sat down to write.
Definitely. Then the second year we had to do a longer script for a pilot of a TV show, didn't we?
Yes.
So it's the same. It's like the same focuses, but it just gets more and more detailed
Yeah.
as you go.
I think one thing that this college does really well is in second year we had Misfortune Teller, our final year film, which we made, and that was with Michael. But then Laura assigned us to do a script, and it was never going to be made, which meant we could let our imaginations run wild.
Do whatever we want.
regardless
Yeah.
of budget. That was one of the funnest projects I've done.
So you do get a lot of sort
Yeah.
of creative freedom.
So
Yeah.
and that's great
Yeah.
because that is solely script writing. Like you can write something and you don't have to think, I'm not going to be able to afford this. You can just keep going.
Yeah.
So Ethan, what did you do? You did like a mafia thing.
Yeah, mine was very Sopranos-esque. It was called Wise Guy. Yeah, I really enjoyed
And
writing that.
I did something called Unbeatable, which was about a real life story about McLaren winning the 1988 Formula One championship.
Wow.
And all the crazy shit that happened in that one single year.
This is some proper ball knowledge.
Yeah, but like I had so much fun researching that and writing it. It was so fun because you could just let your imagination run wild.
Yeah.
And that was great.
Do you
So-
think they would be the sort of hardest films to make, or do you think they're easier in the fact that it's already happened? So like
It's interesting you
getting
say that.
stuff accurate.
Yeah.
So if people
It
do,
is
you know, like
interesting you say that
biopics and
because-
stuff.
Because in our pitch, we had to talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, who would want to watch this? You know, what sort of audience would you have? What's sort of been the historical past for that genre? How has it done well in the box office?
Yeah.
We had to do quite an in-depth
So
pitch.
I was okay, but I was only okay because it was about Formula One specifically. Because Formula One is massive now, and I feel like it's grown loads since the mid '90s and 2000s.
Definitely.
I think around 2019, it just shot up in popularity.
What's that? Sorry.
Formula One.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh, bro, easy. It's Formula One, mate. Millions of people watch this shit. But I wanted to do something about real life. If I chose literally anything else, I got nothing. And that was a whole that could have been a whole extra few minutes of doing target audience research. And because I remember looking at having to do my target audience, and I'm being like, oh mate, this is easy. So I'm flying through this. Who else is gonna watch it but F1 fans, basically? So yeah, but I think that was also a really good experience because it's we did a pitch of it, and we did it to
Actual people, yeah.
industry professionals, and they gave really good constructive criticism. And I think one of the things they really did well, or what actually was really well about that project, is actually sitting down and thinking, what would I say to these people if I was genuinely going to try and make this? What's going to really sell this 100%? And
It was the public speaking as well that was
Yeah.
quite tough.
I didn't struggle that too much about it. I found that I find whenever I do a pitch in front of people, I sit there and I'm like, I got this, bro. I'm the most confident guy on planet Earth. And then I go in and I immediately just liquidate.
Yeah, the whole body's shaking.
But I got through it though, and I think that's such a good learning experience because it's if I can do that, what's stopping me from doing it 3,000 more times across my life if I am going to do this for the rest of my life? And there you go. And that's the thing about this college. It's so good because it gives you so many experiences that my last one didn't, and I don't think many other colleges could provide. So it actually goes, what would you do in your line of work if you were to go into it?
It really properly sets you up.
And then it goes, okay, well let's do that as a for dummies style, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
What'd you call me? What experiences have you managed to have with what was it you said, the people that came in, the critics and stuff pitch? Have you had a lot of people come in, so actual filmmakers?
A decent amount, yeah, because we had keynote days where we go out and do something at the request of somebody.
Proper industry
We've had
professionals.
this guy called, what's his name, Joe? The guy with glasses?
I think it was Joe, yeah.
Yeah, Joe. Lovely guy. He's come in a few times and he's been so helpful. And he's the one who was there when I did my pitch, when me and Ethan did our pitch. And he was there for both of us. And he gave really good criticism. And he's so passionate as well. And it's just infectious. It's just simple as that.
For me, with my pitch, the valid criticism was too much talking. Because I thought, right, I just got to keep going, just get through it, don't stop. I ended up just yapping the whole time, way too much information. They were just overloaded. So they just said, yeah, look, you need to break it down, be more concise, and just kind of project your idea more clearly rather than just trying to explain the whole thing at once. So it was great to have that kind of
when I did mine, I was
advice.
I was too focused on getting the research done because mine was a true story, and I put so much effort into making sure I knew the details. I forgot to actually give it a good story structure, and it showed basically, and all the other stuff. And I wouldn't say all the other stuff fell apart, but that was the criticism I can take on in future. Because it's when you go watch Hollywood films that are made about real life events, they do not put they do not follow everything to a T. And if I remember that, I'm good, aren't I? But that's the thing. I think it's very easy when you, especially as a scriptwriter. I don't know if Ethan feels this, but when you're sat alone in your bedroom writing, it's nobody's there to give you criticism. It's just you. So you could be writing the worst thing you could ever think of in your life, and nobody's there to tell you, but you could think it's brilliant, and that's an embarrassing pitch when you go in.
But then it makes it so good that we have each other, because we can just bounce off ideas off
Absolutely.
each other. Look, can you read this for me? Can you?
Absolutely.
We help each other out. Which is good. Because our class is quite small, so we're
That's
quite a
true.
close knit group.
And we are a close-knit group, yeah. We used to be bigger in the first year, but we did have classes together with another course with Michael on first
I think
year.
we were with media,
we
yeah.
were with media sometimes. And I think because of that, I didn't realise how small we actually were.
Yeah.
But then some people did leave as well.
So, what does level 6 entail for you both? What have you got to create this year that will, put you in the book as fully fledged filmmakers when you graduate?
A documentary.
Which I'm quite excited to make actually, because documentaries, they can be when you're like scrolling on Netflix and you go and you see documentaries, you think that's probably going to put 7 to sleep. Let's be honest. So that's
Not all of us, Toby.
No, not all of us. But
A personal opinion, I'm really big on.
oh no,
Me
I
too.
love it.
Me too.
What I mean by that is like the average person. You got 2 choices.
Yeah.
Big movie with a bunch of explosions. Documentary.
Superheroes and all that.
Yeah, and superheroes. Documentary about, I don't know, the decline of capitalism in 1952. You're probably going to pick the superheroes. Probably the average person. And that's actually really interesting because now there's a challenge. How do I make mine more interesting than just facts and just information? Because a documentary is an informational film, essentially.
Basically.
And being able to then say, how am I going to make this interesting for people to watch? And more importantly, how am I going to make it stand out in the sea of many, many documentaries that are made?
Yeah.
And get noticed, probably, if I give it to somebody.
Yeah. What do you think makes it different? What makes a documentary a little bit more special? Like, little details, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm a history buff. I love history. Wish I could have done it at A level, but I didn't get. I was 1 mark off a B.
Oh no.
Gutted, yeah. So I've watched documentaries throughout the years, and it's always when it's got something interesting, something you want to learn more about, something in depth. It's not just like a poor imitation of it. It's actually showing you visual evidence, what happened, who did what. I think that's why documentaries are so important.
Absolutely.
You think like the detail is appreciated?
Yeah,
like,
very
you watch
much
it and
so.
you think like, wow, I can
Yeah,
really
especially
appreciate.
with like,
Yeah.
especially
What's
with like
gone on
today.
into
Now
the
you get
show.
those like Ryan Murphy shows, which are like it's about serial killers and they're dramatizations. And you get a lot of films that are dramatizations of real events, basically. To have the real events is important to know what actually happened. I actually find documentaries interesting for a different reason in that you get ones that don't necessarily go back but talk about current people and who are different. And then it's like nice because it's like you're interesting people and entertaining them in a way, but you're informing them, and you're doing it in a sensitive way, and it's like it's almost bringing good to the world because you're not just doing the same thing that everybody's doing. Because for example, my documentary I'm going to make is about conspiracy theorists, and it's very easy because when you hear conspiracy theorists, you think, wow, why crazy, basically.
No
Well,
job.
Some people who do that.
You
However,
don't have to call me out like that.
however, my documentary aims to change that and have you look at these people and show that there are actual people and that go around everyday life and have the same struggles we do. They don't just sit in their bedroom and type a bunch of random crap on computers.
And they also happen to think that the world's flat.
Absolutely. And it's just important that
That's all you need to know.
yeah, it's just important that you just kind of you're doing something good. Then you're showing people that people aren't as one-dimensional as they may think they be, and it's just a simple film, but you're doing something good, even if it's not the intention.
Yeah, exploring people's beliefs.
You're exploring people's belief and you're educating people. You're bringing a little bit of unity, even if it's only a little bit.
No,
It was
we're
going
going
to
our separate ways
We're
this
going
year.
our separate ways.
After all these years.
After all these years.
I did ask Toby if he wanted to be a part of mine.
And I did
But
actually think about it because I had 2 people I was going to make a documentary on, and I fell out with the both of them because hello everybody, this is me. But so I did think about going with Ethan's, but then eventually, in the midst of I don't have an idea.
Laura cooked up a good idea for you.
Yeah, I just thought, oh yo, that's sick. I could do that.
Well, where did the idea come from? Like where?
So Laura brought in this newspaper.
Where do you look for inspiration?
What was the paper called?
No. Well, the thing that gave me, I can't remember the paper, but she showed us a documentary on flat earthers.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, these people seem so chill and so like genuinely nice. And I'm like just sat there like, this is not what I think when you say flat earthers. And as soon as that happened, and I thought, I want to do it on conspiracy theorists. I want to give them not necessarily give them a platform, but just show them as humans.
Explore them.
Explore. 'Cause that's what documentaries are about, really.
Yeah.
What about you, Ethan?
So yeah, my documentary is on a specific conspiracy theory, the JFK assassination. Everyone knows I'm kind of obsessed with this, and this is going to be my masterpiece.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm very confident that I can make, because it's 10 minutes long, which I was kind of gutted about, because I could talk about that case for hours. Literally, yeah. So I've got to fit it all into 10 minutes somehow. So I'm in the process of kind of mapping it out, you know, what's gonna be shown and whatnot.
Has there been points where in anything you've done, or even like with your documentary, where you've just felt completely stuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last year, Misfortune Teller, we were so behind on all the pre-production, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were just shit. Because I was like...
It was casting that was causing us a bit of an issue.
It was casting, but before that, I was like, I want to do the scripts. I'm Toby, I'm the script writer, I'm good at writing scripts. I did it. I get like 7 pages in, quite pathetic actually, now that I think about it. I just couldn't do it. I just lost interest in the subject completely that it was about. I was just like, oh.
Because this wasn't, we should make it clear, it wasn't our idea to do Misfortune Teller.
Yes.
We made a short film which had that idea, that premise, and then Mike was like, why don't you do that as your short film?
And we were like, oh my god, yeah. And yeah, it didn't work. Because you don't realise how different a 2-minute film is compared to a, 10?
I think it was 15.
15-minute. It's completely different.
So
Very different.
like everything, when you've got to make something like that, when you're in pre-production, is everything on the course given to you for freedom, like in terms of getting cast members and like
It's
shot
our
lists and stuff
responsibility
like
to do
everything.
that.
It's our responsibility, but the tutors also do give us
So
a
you
lot
get
of
that
help.
like thrown in the deep end straight away of like you need to go out and like this is your creation.
Yeah.
You got to go out and do your
Like
thing.
it's clear that it's our responsibility to get this all done, but there's also a lot of resources to help you out.
And we went through some experiences. I remember we're doing the project with Michael, right? Little story time. I hope you don't mind. We're doing the project
Story
with Michael,
time.
and he's like, Toby, why don't you contact Rugby College? They have an acting course. I don't know if you remember this. I think you weren't there for
Don't
it.
they have an acting course here as well?
I can't remember. I think it was a different college. I'm quite sure.
Okay.
I think it was Rugby. Dropping names, by the way. So it's like, I'll give you the email of the guy who runs it. I'm like, great. So I get on. I type him a big email. I'm like, just like, hi, my name's Toby. I'm doing a second-year film, and I'd love to work with some actors to play some characters. Write out the characters, give it a little description of each of them, give out the times, the days, locations, blah, blah, blah. I specifically give out the detail that whilst you won't be paid, you'll be fed. A very important detail.
That's more important for me.
A very important detail. Anyway, I do that.
What did you buy them?
Well, just wait, nothing, because in the end.
Okay.
Because, well, essentially, none of them responded.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay.
We did have this like woman in her mid-30s respond from like London.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think she was from that course, though. She just saw like our online
Yeah,
stuff.
because we put a post out on like
But it wasn't worth
drama
it.
pages.
What
and
you
that.
two did? You
Yeah.
put out the post.
But
Oh,
it didn't work because there weren't any characters for her to play. And
Yeah,
we
like
went-
because the characters we were trying to perform
Teenagers.
like
I
teenagers.
just
Our
wanted
age.
some food.
It's like-
But maybe she just wanted some of that pizza. You
and
know?
then we said like, oh, it's not really a role for you. She's like, oh, please, I'll do anything. It's like, okay, not quite right, but we'll consider you for future
Yeah.
projects. You know, so it was interesting that we had
Yeah, willingness is a big
some
thing.
yeah
Mm.
for like for an unpaid acting role. You know,
Yeah.
But then and that's the thing. Difficulties come, and you just got to deal with them really. Because it's like we were like, because at that point, that was the only person who responded. At that point, like for a week or so,
yeah.
and we just sat there in radio silence, like, the fuck are we gonna do? We can't. Sure, we can play the characters, but it's like we can't do that 2 years in a row. It's unprofessional. So it's
I still wanted to be in it.
you own
Wait,
it.
what
wasn't.
project was this for?
This
This
is
is
more
for
Misfortune Teller
Oh, okay.
last year.
This is second year, and it's like we just got really scared. Eventually, Ethan saved us because he managed to get 2 actors he knew, one of which were in John Doe.
Brought Levi back to, I say reprise his role, but he he reprised a different role.
Scorsese and DiCaprio.
Yeah. And then he brought his friend Morgan.
Who I actually really enjoyed working with.
Yeah, he was a lovely lad.
He was brilliant in the leading role, I must say.
He drove, which helped.
Yes, that helps. Stupidly.
So was that? Would you say was that the toughest project that you had because it took a bit to get?
In some
people
way, yes,
Yeah.
but I also think it was the nicest because of how much I learned.
Yeah.
Like, that's how difficult a
We had
project
more
can be.
locations this time around. We
Yeah.
had a larger cast. We had a larger script. You know, everything was, you know,
We tried
bigger
we
this
tried
time
to do-
around.
Because Hunt for John Doe was filmed around the college. We never went outside the college.
No.
Literally filmed in the college. Yeah. I mean, the most outside we went in the college when we went into our lecturers' cars. So
And the DT workshop, which
Yeah.
we filmed the torture scene in.
we actually filmed the final bit in.
Listen, I said you just got to improvise.
Yeah, we just do what you can, and honestly, it was so fun. It's been so good so far. Simple as that. Because it's like, I'm never gonna. I don't think I'd be able to go. I'd have the confidence I have now if I didn't go through the experience that I've gone through over these 3 years. The third one hasn't even happened yet, so I might get even more that are just stupidly helpful. Because you never know what's coming these days, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I loved it.
What was the best project you think you've done that like everything just added together perfectly?
Well, I mean, when you say that, what do you mean? Like in terms of how helpful it was, or in
Yeah,
terms
just
of how-
one that feels special to you. Like your
Probably-
your vision
probably
just felt so special in the way it came out.
probably Misfortune Teller because of just how much went wrong and the fact that it actually exists.
We got
The
really
fact that
deep here.
I have it digital,
Yeah.
like I made that film. We made that film,
Mm.
and there were so many problems at the end. And it's like I actually
The
did it.
edit was, oh god.
The edit was difficult,
Yeah.
but
We lost a load of footage on like the day we had to hand it in.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. And you hear that and you think, how the fuck did we even manage to finish it?
You know how you had directors that or Spielberg.
Yeah, yeah.
Tarantino.
Yeah.
As a kid, was there an actual film? I know you like Jurassic Park
Yeah.
a lot, but did you have an actual film that really you loved as a child?
As a child.
Yeah.
What a question. I know one that I absolutely hated that terrified the absolute crap out of me.
Oh no.
It was Jaws.
Jaws. That scared the shit out of me.
I never wanted to go in the sea again.
I've heard a lot of experiences from my friends and family of like
I've
never
seen
wanted to go into the.
Never-
I watched it once and it was really good, and that was Spielberg.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of his first ever films.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he did Sugar on the. He
Oh,
did,
sorry, I'm just
he
scared.
did
of Spielberg.
the Sugar Express, which was 1974. That was his like, and then he did Drive, which was 1974, because both of them quite. And then he did Jaws in 1975, and then his career just shut off.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think-
sure Jaws was like the highest grossing film of all time until Star Wars came out. I'm pretty sure.
Jaws was the first film to be like considered what we now call a blockbuster.
Yeah.
It was called a blockbuster because so many people wanted to see it that they'd line up outside the cinema and they'd bust the block. Because of course in America they're called blocks. Because you couldn't do anything because you couldn't walk through it. 'Cause they were just lining out.
That's the
Exactly.
block. What does this mean?
Of the black.
So yeah, in terms of negative like effect on me, that was Jaws. But positive, like one that I absolutely loved was Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Oh, good one.
It doesn't matter how many times I watch it,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's the perfect film,
Yeah.
apart from when he tries to shag his mother.
Yes, that does happen. In
That's
that
my favourite part.
film.
Yeah?
Jack. In terms of negative, I don't really have any films that have negatively experienced me. I think one film. This is going to be a kind of a weird one, but one film that really helped me. I remember my dad used to show me a bunch of films. You know, my favourite Star Wars film is Return of the Jedi because that was the first old one he ever showed me.
Yeah, with the Ewoks.
Yeah.
It's different when you're a kid, isn't
It's
it?
different when you're a kid, man. I remember. But one of the films he showed me was King Kong by Peter Jackson. It's kind of a weird one.
The newer one.
No, 2005 one.
Yeah.
And he
What,
showed
Peter
me.
Jackson did
Yeah.
this? Oh, cool.
Yeah, Peter Jackson did it.
Yeah.
And I remember watching it and thinking, this was awesome. I loved it. I remembered it ever since I saw it. I loved that film. Anyway, that happens when I'm about 7, right? Cut to when I'm like 18. I find out the film is 3.5 hours long. And my dad just showed me that. 3.5 hours of my life when I was 6 years old. 3.5 hours of Hot Wheels playtime just gone like that.
Wow.
But no, in all seriousness, I think that really helped me in that I'm capable of watching any film now. Because it's like, I sat in front of the TV
Yeah.
for 3.5 hours.
Mm.
And it's really good for like, so many people in my generation, Ethan's probably not included in this, will just like hear a film's quite long and it's got not much to do.
There's only like 3 years between years.
No.
I'm not that much of an uncle.
I meant not much as not Ethan as in that he wouldn't do this.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
Okay.
You ruined my point, man.
Sorry.
But like, they wouldn't get through a 3-hour film. They'd be like, "Bro, I ain't watching."
Yeah, but people want them now, don't they?
Yeah.
The people yearn for the experience, for the long.
Oppenheimer was over 3 hours.
Yeah.
That won like tons of Oscars and made over $1 billion.
That's true. I mean, but I think it really helped me because it's like my attention span can get through anything.
Titanic was really long as well.
Titanic was 3 hours as well.
What?
Titanic.
Honestly, it's a
The saddest bit.
It's a well-known fact.
Didn't even get the build-up.
It's a well-known
Jack
fact.
just dies.
It's a well-known fact about Titanic that you can skip like the first hour. So
I've never watched it.
you know.
What?
So no, I've never seen Titanic.
on.
I remember
No,
I
it's
saw it
so
a
bad.
very long time ago. I basically never watched it because when I did see it, it was so long ago. I can't remember a single thing about it.
I remember watching it at my nan's and like one of those old tapes. You know, you put the tape into the tape player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proper old school.
Oh my god, what movie did we have? I was talking about this the other day. They had a movie The Wizard of Oz, because of Wicked and everything happening.
Yeah.
I used to always watch The Wizard of Oz on VHS tape at my nan's.
I mean, that's older than anything. That's 65 or something.
No, that was like 20, bro. That was so old.
Oh, yeah.
Like one of the first big motion pictures.
What, The Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Oh,
I loved it. Like, that was such a good movie. And so I was so excited for Wicked to come out. It was a bit mid though.
yeah.
I love that. It's a bit mid though.
Anyway, here's something that I'm interested in, of your opinions. Do you think there's a certain genre, like a film genre, that when you're coming through the ranks and you want to make a film, is there a certain genre that you feel like not easier to make, but there's just more accessibility,
Oh,
where like you could start?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ethan?
Superhero films for a start.
Wow.
Really?
I didn't know that was going to be the.
Yeah. They're just so easy to make, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because the audience is there, definitely. The kids nowadays, they love
I
superhero
suppose,
stuff.
yeah, you're true.
Marvel,
If you had like
DC.
a really small budget now,
No,
what do you
I
think,
have an
like,
answer.
production-wise, what do you think
I have an
you'd be
answer.
able to make?
100% horror.
Yeah, I was
I
thinking
mean,
horror.
Like horror has probably the most success stories of like very low budget. Blair Witch Project probably is the most financially successful film ever.
Yeah.
From like ratio.
Yeah.
Because it was made for so cheap but did so much, even though it earned less than Wicked or Titanic or Avatar. It because it was made for such a stupidly small amount. And whilst that's quite a specific amount, that it's also true that horror has its like own fan base. I mean, of course, you got Dead Meat now, who does the kill count, and he does any film he can find. Like, I could make a really kind of pretty sloppy, probably like okay, but good for its budget film for about $2,000, and he'd probably cover it if it's good enough and it gets enough votes. And it's like, as soon as that happens, your career can shoot off. Because it's like one guy was like noticed you, and then a bunch of other people subscribe to your channel, and then they're like, "We want to see what happens next." You make it, and then they all see it, gets those views, and then you get noticed by a company.
I think.
In terms of budget as well, sorry.
No.
Comedy. Dead easy to make.
Yes,
Yeah.
If you're a good comedy writer, you can do it for next
See,
to
like,
nothing.
I know what you meant in the way of like an easy film to make is a superhero film.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Yeah.
it will have such.
The
a big
appeal
fan
is there.
base for
Yeah.
everyone. So
It can't be that hard to write one either,
Probably not. No.
Some
a lot of
scientist
similarities.
has a weird experiment that grants him crazy powers.
yeah.
And some guy in spandex is about to end the world with his death doohickey machine.
And I think as well with like horror, with the horror genre, especially like if you're on a budget, it fits because what you create has to be so raw. So it's like you can appeal to those sort of emotions. Everything's just quite raw. There's not like it's not just big fantasy epics. And
I
stuff. It's got to be
remember-
quite grounded and quite.
I remember
down
when
to earth.
Sorry, the difference between comedy and horror, though. Horror, there's always going to be an audience for that. Halloween films around. Sorry, horror films around Halloween time. There's loads in there. You
I mean,
can
of
just
course,
you
you're
can
gonna
go and
watch
see
horror
like
for
one
Halloween.
every day. But comedy films seem to be dying nowadays. You don't see
That's a
many of
good
them coming
point,
out.
You don't see that many.
The last one, The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson,
Brilliant. I love
did
it.
all
I'm
right.
can I say something? I think you'd probably know what I think. I think
Go on.
it's just because of hashtag woke.
You reckon?
Yeah,
That's
because
that's
there's
no,
so
no.
much- so
You're
much
onto something there.
limits.
Can I say something?
100%.
I actually don't, and I'll tell you why. I think because social media, when you go on social media, when you're on TikTok and Instagram, right, and you're getting this short form content, what is it most of the time? It's funny, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
scary. It's not action. It's funny. So why would you spend your own money? Because let's just get this straight. The main cause of anything that's dying is that cinemas are too expensive. End of story. Cinemas are way too expensive nowadays. Why would you spend, I don't know, how much is an Odeon ticket? Like, what, 15 quid or so?
Something like that.
Yeah. Why would you spend 15 quid, possibly 45 if you've got like two friends you want to go with, on a comedy film, which is about an hour, 2.5 hours, which will make you laugh, when you could just sit and make yourself laugh on your phone, on Instagram Reels,
Yeah.
for free?
But you must
That's-
realise the issue with that statement.
What?
That's just brain rot.
Yeah, but it's not the point.
You're not actually like consuming something.
Yeah, but it's not.
You're just
yeah.
doom scrolling to make something to make you laugh.
I'm not saying I do it. I'm saying why wouldn't people not do it? You don't spend money on Instagram, do you? You sit there and you
Because
go,
people want escapism. I know that's why scrolling's so popular nowadays. But you want to go to the cinema and you want to watch, this 2-hour film that you're interested in. You want to see actors that you're familiar with,
if you can afford to,
if the prices aren't too crazy.
which they most of the time are.
I don't think I've ever been to the cinema to watch like a comedy. I mean, the comedies I would
Well,
watch
there you go.
would be, like your 2000s types of like Superbad and
Yeah.
Grown Ups and stuff like that. I mean,
Like
Grown Ups-
Superbad though, do you
Yeah.
think you could do Superbad today?
No, that's my point. No, so and that's where that's sort of the age range we're in. So
Yeah.
that's why I thought now it'd be, a lot of them stuff, even shows, like the In-Betweeners, it'd be
Yeah.
really risky now to make that sort of stuff. So I think, but it's like there's not even there's a lot of other ways to make a comedy film without having
I do agree.
having to just insult everyone.
I do agree.
Yeah.
I do think comedies have like died out quite noticeably.
Yeah.
They have.
I mean,
There's
like,
a
okay,
lot of
let's
limits
go.
now.
I mean, let's go. So, Naked Gun was the last big one that came out, right? Can anybody think of the one before that? No.
No.
I mean, if I try really hard,
What do you think, Katie?
I don't even know. I'm thinking like
I mean, some people. Sorry, Katie. Some people say Nobody. You know, the one with Bob Odenkirk.
It's not a comedy.
No, but no, it had comedic elements. To
Yeah,
it. And that's how.
But a lot
dried
of films do.
That's
don't
how dried up the well is.
Yeah.
If something has even the smallest bit of comedy, we'll consider it.
Why do you think
I don't even know. I don't know.
comedy films have gone down the pan?
I don't know. If it's like a trend almost. Like they were a big trend. Like I feel like they did. The 2000s was just the comedy period.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But also, they were going quite big in like the mid 2010s. You remember Jumanji, and you remember like Central
Yeah.
Intelligence. Got all those films with, like Kevin Hart that happened,
Mm,
and they've just gone.
yeah.
I feel like people are kind of cringing at it now. Like I feel like if you think of like Ryan Reynolds, he makes people cringe now. Like,
That's true.
he was
Yeah.
funny in 2010s,
Mhm.
and I feel like people have gone off him. Like Dwayne
He's
Johnson.
dragging it.
Like yeah, it's just too much now. We
You're
don't want to see
ruining
that.
it.
And I also think just filmmakers as a whole have become more serious. The whole human race has just became a bit more serious. Do you know what I mean? So
I also
if
think,
films are getting made or someone wants to make a film, they will make
I also,
a bit of an epic or
I
one with,
also-
Yeah.
that's quite intense instead
I-
of just a little nice comedy.
I also think
Yeah.
a little bit of a problem is that filmmakers are getting too wealthy and therefore too out of touch, and you can't make everyday people laugh
I like that.
out of touch. It's as simple as that.
I do like that.
I do think that's definitely a sector because it's like not enough people who have come in and got something to the cinema who are just everyday people who have worked their arse off. Not enough of them are getting films in. And if they wanted to make a comedy film, they put it on YouTube. And it would probably do well,
Yeah.
but it'll be on YouTube.
Comedies are more
And
made for
On that point, Francis Ford Coppola, he made Megalopolis.
Megalopolis, yeah.
Megalopolis. It's supposed to be like
Is
this.
this like a new film?
It was a year or two ago.
Yeah, it flopped massively.
It flopped
Wow,
hard.
wow,
It's
wow.
got
And this
like a
is
2 rating
this
on
is-
IMDb.
Yeah, Francis Ford Coppola. This
Yeah.
is the guy who made The Godfather.
Yeah.
And
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
And he just completely failed.
And
like-
it just shows how out of touch he was because he didn't understand the criticism. And it's like, mate, if did you watch it?
Yeah.
It was shocking.
I mean, my experience personally of comedy. That's why going back to what I said before was. Do you feel like nowadays it's like comedy was like I'm gonna be right. Comedy was like, do you know what I mean? It was like risky.
Yeah.
So
But I also feel
yeah.
like the riskiness is the humour.
Yeah,
Like, do you know
exactly.
what I
Like
mean?
things were
Like,
funny because
things-
it was like insulting. Like everyone just used to insult each other, and it was funny. And
I mean,
I know there's a level.
I
That
can't
you've
think.
gotta
Yeah, I know. I
stoke
can't
down
think of a
to.
socially acceptable, but like, do you
Yeah.
remember like in let's take the In-Betweeners, the bit with the frisbee. We all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The humour is like how dreadful it would be to go through that in real life,
Yeah.
but you never would. But that's why it's funny.
Yeah.
The kind of hint of ridiculous to it, and yeah, it is really just it is kind of insane to think about. Like in 3 years, you may go, I just want to watch a funny film, and there'll be nothing at the cinema.
I
Yeah.
feel like,
Nothing.
in a way, the nostalgia of comedy films, like they were so popular back then that they kind of are better now, and we miss them because of how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
They've aged so well.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's a great.
Katie
point.
also makes a good point in that when something gets too popular, it saturates the market itself. Like, remember, like I do tend to remember around 2014, 15, and 16, comedy films were all the rave. I mean, because that's when like the sequel to that's when like 22 Jump Street came out, and you had a bunch of kind of films. And I also feel like comedy films came out, and a bunch of knockoffs of those films came out, and that's another thing. Like, do you remember how 21 Jump Street? I remember 21 Jump Street was my brother's favourite film for ages, right? But there's another one called Let's Be Cops. And it's like, that's the same thing, surely. It's the same film.
The Other Guys. You ever seen that?
Is it similar?
It's
it-
yeah,
is
it's
it
like
ba-
two buddy cops.
Yeah.
So do you guys think that comedy
not
films
seen The
were
Other
good
Guys?
because they were
No.
like you could resonate with them? It was like relatable, but now it's like films that are being made are so out of touch. Like you said
Yeah.
before, that they're directed in a way that's just so out of touch, and it's like
You don't
it just
know- you
doesn't
know
appeal to
what-
me
yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah,
And
because
that's why
honestly,
the Marvel films got so funny, because it's like, we're the only comedy left.
Yeah.
let me ask a question, right? What was the last Will Ferrell film you saw
Elf.
that came out?
That came out.
Like
okay,
recently?
Daddy's Home, maybe. You know that.
Mate,
one,
that was like
Daddy's Home?
2017.
He was in.
No,
he was
The
in
ice
Barbie.
skating
that's the
one,
last
yeah.
one I've seen.
He
That's
was in
the last one I
Barbie.
watched.
He was in Barbie. I know
I've
that's
Was
not
he?
watched Barbie.
Yeah, he was in Barbie. He was
I
like,
haven't seen Barbie.
He was like,
So.
he was like the CEO of the company.
Yeah. Toby wore a suit to watch Barbie
No, I didn't.
in the cinema.
With the Oppenheimer hat.
I literally didn't even go to see Barbie. I went to watch Oppenheimer, and I really enjoyed it.
Ooh.
I didn't find out about the Barbenheimer thing till after I watched Oppenheimer. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why is everybody talking about Barbenheimer? Do people like the film?
I watched Oppenheimer in the cinemas 4 times in 1 week because I was
Crazy.
I
obsessed
haven't
with
even
it.
seen it ever.
Really
I've
bad.
never
It's
went to
it's
see
really
it.
good. Obviously, it's long, but it's
Yeah,
good.
that's just what's putting me off. I can't.
Yeah.
Again, I'm like the opposite of
I
what.
remember
Toby
we've
is. I
spoke-
have the horrible.
Yeah.
What is it?
Attention span.
Attention span.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brain
mine's
rot.
horrible.
But I do
Yeah.
kind of get it though, because it's like sometimes it's like you just want a fun kind of evening. You just want a bit like 2 hours of a bit of action,
Yeah.
bit of cute laughs.
The amount of
Go
times
home.
I've rewatched Grown Ups. Grown Ups 1 and
Oh yeah,
Grown
Grown
Ups
Ups is
Oh.
Grown Ups is my
I love
favorite
Grown Ups.
comedy film. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think that's the thing. Like when we think about what Grown Ups is, that is Adam Sandler and his mates.
Yeah, just
Pissing
messing
about.
around.
That is literally
Yeah.
all that film is. It has no story. It has a story, and it's clearly just written in.
But it's like you don't even care about the story.
You don't
really.
even care. And it's
You
like,
just
could never
like
make
seeing
a
them
film
together.
Like that anymore. You could never make. But like that film is so funny. That film is.
It is-
So
it
funny.
Ah,
brilliant.
Happy Gilmore 2. That's a new one.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I've not watched the first one, so I've got nothing
Really?
to say. I
I've not watched.
I really
it.
liked the
I
first
think
one, and I was
may
quite
have watched
disappointed.
Happy Gilmore 2, but I haven't watched it. Happy Gilmore, but I haven't watched it in years. I haven't watched 2.
I like Eminem in it. He has a random cameo. He's great.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw
Yeah.
that.
It's like the best part.
Yeah.
Shall we do?
So, yeah. Next up, we want to
Hey.
know everyone's top 3 Christmas films.
Oh dear.
We're getting close to Christmas now, and we want to get into the spirit. We want
I'm
to give
not
you
too
guys a bit
good
of the
with-
spirit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Christmas.
Hear us
films.
talk
I might
about
have
our
to-
favourite
Ethan, you go first.
Are we doing top 3? We'll go to our top 3s.
We'll go top 3. Number 1, Undisputed, Elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be your number 1.
Be my number 1.
One. That is strong.
Yeah.
I don't think
Go off
that'd
the
even be
back.
my top 3.
Not even top 3.
People are
I don't
probably
think
Well,
gonna-
that'll be
it's in mine.
interesting.
People are going to disagree with one of my top 3.
I don't know which way to do this. So
I don't
I'm just
think
gonna
I have-
say, Fred Claus. Bit of an outside shout. I love that movie. Vince Vaughn cracks me up.
I like Vince Vaughn. I think he's a
I
good
do-
actor.
I like
Yeah,
Vince Vaughn as well.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I loved him in The Lost World.
Three.
Christmas films.
It's probably a bit of a boring one, but Love Actually.
Yeah.
Really.
I've never seen
not?
it.
I haven't seen it.
I'm
in
not a
way
rom-com
too
guy.
long. I
it's
think
so
my mum
good.
forced me to watch it when I was like.
I'm such a saddo. I just don't love anything.
It's like every British actor you've ever seen is in
Yeah,
that film.
it really is. But let's just get every British actor we've ever seen and then just shove them in.
I think the best part about Love Actually is like if you actually see the cast, the amount of actors and actresses that you thought were American,
Yeah.
and they were just all British, and you're like, whoa, okay.
Oh,
The guy who plays Rick Grimes.
Yeah.
Rick Grimes.
Abraham Lincoln.
yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis played him.
No, it's Andrew Lincoln.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Andrew
Yeah.
Lincoln. Yeah.
I think I only got one. I don't think it's my favourite. I'm not that good on Christmas films, I guess. I'm really
Yeah,
sorry.
one's fine. There's one that just
The Polar Express.
fucking get in there, bro. That is my top one. That is the best Christmas film of all time.
The scene where they have to get the train over the ice
Yeah.
is so.
Oh
fucking
mate, just
cool.
the whole film is oh my god, incredible.
I mean, listen, I love.
I watch it
trains.
on Christmas every single year, just on my own, like a
Oh,
right
bro, I
little
love
sad
Polar Express.
bastard.
But I don't have any others.
Love
man.
it.
We didn't watch it as a kid because
I'm
we
gonna
were
s-
really scared of it.
No.
Like, we didn't watch it.
I don't like that movie.
What? Polar Express?
Polar Express.
Does it creep you out?
It creeps
It
me
creeps me out.
out. The animation
but it's
style, I don't know what it is about it. It's
I get what you
weird.
mean. I get what you mean, but I just loved it, bro. I loved it, man.
Yeah, something.
I don't
it is
think I
strange.
have any other Christmas films though. I'm not. I mean, I'm trying to think of Christmas films I like, but I don't love them. That's my problem.
Yeah. Well,
I think I know what my second would be if I sat down to watch it again, which is Die Hard. I know Die Hard is
Big
kind of
debate.
like the big debate Christmas film, but I think
It
would
takes
be.
place on Christmas, so you know.
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know, guys. I don't.
My number one
On to
is
Catherine.
definitely The Grinch. There's definitely, I love that movie every year.
Jim Carrey.
I watch The Grinch. It's so funny.
It's great.
I don't even like Jim Carrey that much, but
Yeah,
I
fair
love
enough.
that movie. It's funny. Anyway, my second one, again, kind of boring. It's gotta be Home Alone. Love that.
Oh
am I
my
doing?
god,
Home
how
Alone-
did I not
I
say
thought
Home
you were gonna
Alone?
say Home Alone 2.
We need to.
That's
We need to
awful.
Yeah.
go back here.
No, can I change mine?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll change mine.
Yeah,
Home
go on.
Alone and the Polar Express.
Oh, Home Alone first then.
Yeah, Home
Okay,
Alone,
okay.
Polar Express.
I'm gonna swap Love Actually for Home Alone 2.
Home Alone, Polar Express, and I still don't really have.
Have you ever
another
seen 3 or 4?
No.
They're really bad. Different kid, yeah.
So you've got Home Alone at number one.
No, The Grinch.
Oh, okay, Grinch, Home Alone.
I don't know a third one, you know. They're the only two I
Just
watch
me.
every year.
Home Alone, Polar Express. Done.
Home Alone 2?
I mean, Home Alone 2, Elf.
Home Alone 1, 2, and 3. Top
I
3.
love them.
Easy
I don't know if
peasy.
you ever seen Bad Mums, but they have a Bad Mums Christmas movie, and it's just really stupid. Me and my mum watch it every year because it's just like so cringe and like it's such a shit comedy, but
Yeah.
it's so funny. And the Christmas special is a banger, so I'd probably put that.
Yeah. My top is Polar Express 100%. Yep, that's.
Because you look like that little nerdy kid.
Alright, whatever.
No, there was a kid at my school who looked exactly like him. It was freaky. The glasses and everything.
Doesn't work out for me. It was so annoying that.
I'm telling the conductor.
Yeah, Polar Express is number one, definitely. And then, oh, that's who you're on about. I thought you were on about the little kid, not the.
The specky guy.
You want some hot cocoa? I didn't know you were on about that guy.
What is she doing?
What is she doing, dude?
Oh man,
I
so
can't
yeah.
focus anymore now. He's like,
Polar
"I
Express
really
top
want that
spot.
fucking kid one."
And I had another one, but I forgot. So
I'm not big on Christmas films. I
like-
don't know what it is. I don't think our family really.
I'd probably go Home Alone, but Home Alone. I think Home Alone 2.
I'd go with
2 is better.
The one, yeah.
I'd
There's
go
one. Is number one where he's in his house, and then
Yeah.
number 2 is the one where he's
He's
in.
lost in
like,
New York.
he's in-
Literally.
No. So I'd go number one. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I get mixed up. So that'd definitely be
It
one.
just fills me with such it's like the end.
Yeah.
Also, it is my like worst fear. Airports. I hate airports. I'm so scared of them. So scared of being like split off from my family, traveling anywhere. So the fact that it happens to him, I can't watch the start when they leave the airport when they're running. I can't
Yeah.
watch it because it panics me so much.
He ends up running like
And
after
then-
the guy who thinks
yeah.
he's his dad, but
Oh
he's
my
not.
God, it
Yeah,
makes
that
me
is
so
actually
upset.
scary,
It makes
yeah.
me so upset.
I went to see Home Alone at the Birmingham City Centre, Birmingham Theatre or something, where they do a thing where because it's all like orchestral soundtrack, they have an orchestra who play the music, like they mute the music of the film.
Yeah.
And me and my brother and my dad went to see it, and you don't realise as a grown-up how hilarious Home Alone is. Like, there's a bit where Kevin goes through like a zip wire to his treehouse, and the guys look
He
out.
crashes through.
And he crashes through, and the guys look out, and Joe Pesci's like, "Where do you go?" And the son goes, "Maybe you committed suicide." It's so funny.
The fact that I got Joe Pesci to do that film just.
That is
that is
so funny.
so
When you think about
good.
who Joe Pesci is and what he did.
Yeah.
Because did Goodfellas come out before Home Alone?
Yeah, Goodfellas.
So
Same
funny.
year, bro. Same year.
That's so funny to think of him like, listen, bro, we got a great film for you.
The snowman. You know,
Snowman's cool. Yeah.
The proper like
the old like the drawing one.
the drawing one.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Oh,
That is
Also a
pretty
bit
cool.
creepy, but
I'm walking through the
Yeah, that's such a banger.
Yeah.
I watch it every Christmas.
is that called The Snowman? I thought that was called Walking Through the Air. Or something. I thought that was called something else.
I can't think. I think Alf. Now you've said Alf. Alf has got to be up there because I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid, and that's
I
like
haven't watched that till like
proper.
a few years ago, so it's not.
Oh my god! Maybe not a Christmas film, but maybe whether you've heard this, Rise of the Guardians. Have you ever seen Rise of the Guardians?
I remember.
Yeah, that just came to my head. That's got to be up there. Me and my family love that film.
I'm not too big on that.
I guess the main character is Santa Claus. Well, it's Jack Frost, isn't it? Maybe it's one you'd watch. It's at Christmas, isn't it? It's at Christmas time, and yeah, but
I would say-
good, brilliant
I
cast.
still have a
Brilliant voice
I
cast.
still have a core memory of seeing the trailer for that film.
Yeah.
I still have a core memory of seeing the trailer.
Has anyone seen the
Polar
Tim Allen Santa Claus films?
No.
No?
No.
That's proper old school. Like, yeah. They're pretty good.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to take filmmaking seriously and wants to start a film course and try and get themselves into that world?
Yeah, it's like
Just
if
starting out.
if you have a passion, you know, go for it. You should always do what you want to do. You should always enjoy your job. You know, that's what advice I'd give.
I got a very good one. Just have a bit of patience for yourself. When I was in my first year and second year Coventry College, I didn't feel like I was good at anything. I wasn't that good with the cameras, and we didn't film that much, so I didn't really get that much time to practice. And I got so embarrassed about it, I didn't want to do it by myself. And it all just got worse and worse and worse. And I just remember thinking to myself, I'm not good at anything in this. Until I went in second year and had to do a project. And I wrote a script for like this mafia film or something. And I remember I handed in this thing called a pre-production document. My teacher walked me through it, said I'd done the whole thing wrong. And I was sat there and I was like, well, I'm going to have to do it all again. This is terrible. And then she looked me dead in the eye and she says, Toby, your script is brilliant. And at that point I was on top of the world. But I didn't get to find that out until I needed time to become the better scriptwriter I was. To try, fail, and finally get good at it. And now I'm brilliant at it, in my humble opinion. And sometimes it's really important that you can come into something and not be good at anything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like one of our classmates, I won't name him, has that problem. He's not necessarily that good at anything he wants to be good at. He's good at things, but nothing to do with necessarily like the hugely practical side. And I think that eats him up inside a bit. But as time goes on, he's going to realise he's got that specialty, even if he doesn't know he has it now. And I think that's really important. So when you go in, just know you may be crap at. It may feel like you're crap at everything, but you're going to find what you're good at. It may even be everything.
You don't become a professional overnight.
No. So just wait, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
That's brilliant.
5 years' time,
Hollywood, baby.
Yeah. No. I think I would see myself doing a low-tier job in the industry. I'm going to be honest with myself, but that's fine because that's the journey you got to take. And I hope I'll just meet new people and yeah.
And I guess leading into that as well, like where do you want to be? Like what would be your perfect job that you'd be able to turn around and be like, wow, I've really got the life I dreamed of.
Script writing.
Script writing, but in 5 years' time specifically.
Yeah. No, not specifically.
Oh,
just
no,
just
In the end.
Script writing.
Hope to be a SAG officiated writer.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
be known for like. I feel like when we talk about writers who are known, people in the film sphere, you guys probably won't know this. Because let's be honest, if you try and name directors, name a director.
Christopher Nolan.
There you go.
Easy.
Casey, can you name a director?
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Name a script writer.
Name a script writer.
Jonathan Nolan.
Yeah, good
Sorry,
shout,
sorry,
actually.
that's
Good
pretty
shout.
good.
I would not have been able to say any more off the top of my
Yes,
head, but
do you get my
yeah.
point?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I'd want to be the only writer who I can name, who I feel like has decent thing, is Aaron Sorkin. He wrote Westworld. Have you ever seen? He's written a lot of.
Sorkin these balls.
He's also wrote a lot of like David Fincher films. So he wrote The Social Network. He wrote Steve Jobs. He's most known for writing.
Did he write Traffic as well?
Possibly. He's written a lot of Fincher films. He's like Fincher's main guy, basically.
Yeah.
But that's who I kind of would want to be like. A writer who's known for being a writer, who's known for doing good dialogue.
He has a cameo in Entourage. I don't know if anyone's seen Entourage, but they're like shooting this film about Pablo Escobar. Then they bring him in to like rewrite the whole script. But then by the time he gets, they pay him like $3 million. By the time he gets there, they're like, "Oh, we've already sorted it. Don't worry." Sent him home, but it kept his $3 million.
No.
Entourage, great show.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that would be nice to be known as a good writer. Yeah. So it's like, dude, Toby Tucker, man, he's got a new show out. We got to watch it. Yeah. I feel like and this is a sad thing because you'd think that with the world of streaming services, it should be easier than ever to get yourself out there. Because it's like, I mean, think about Squid Game's creator, and the guys who did Stranger Things. I mean, they were nothing, and then just suddenly.
Duffer
boom.
Brothers, yeah.
Yeah. But
Out on Thursday, by the way. Don't know why I'm plugging straight.
Wednesday.
Oh, was it Wednesday?
Yeah, bro.
What, like Wednesday night.
First 4 episodes drop.
What, like early in the morning?
It says 5 p.m. PT.
Oh, does it? I thought it was like early morning Thursday morning.
That might be then because it might be late night America.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think
It might
Pacific
be,
time's
yeah.
maybe America.
Okay. I was looking forward to that Wednesday night.
Yeah. Well, Thursday morning. I'm still going to stay up and watch it, I think, because that's the day of my birthday. So.
Only 4 episodes though. We've got to wait
Yeah.
till the fucking.
I'm actually so excited.
Each episode's like an hour.
I've been
long,
waiting
so-
so long for this.
have we?
I mean, how long has the show been going for? Like 9, 10 years?
Oh god, yeah, ages. God, I remember the first time I watched it. I was in
10
like
years.
year
It came out
9.
2016.
I think I was in year 9 and I had an operation on my teeth. I had to get some like teeth taken out. And then I remember afterwards, I just obviously because I had nothing to do, I just binge watched the whole thing. And I was like, wow, unreal.
Great, innit?
Best season of Stranger Things actually.
Which one do you think's the best?
Season
1, 2, 3, or 4?
Season 1 definitely.
1?
Yeah, 1.
I love
Katie?
one. I really,
What?
I hate it.
Why?
I don't know.
Can I say something even worse? Can I say something even worse? I watched 1, 100% got down with it. Couldn't get through 2.
2's the best. I always say this. 2 is the best for me.
The Halloweeny one. To be fair, obviously the Vecna season, new season was quite good. Was really good.
It's quite dark as well. Any of them. Not even Joe Keery who plays Steve Harrington.
I love Joe.
He's the
Keery.
best
I love
character.
Joe Keery.
David
If
Harbour.
they kill Steve Harrington, I will riot.
Winona Ryder. You've got to like Winona Ryder. She's incredible.
I watched the original Beetlejuice recently, and I really enjoyed it, and that's got Winona Ryder in. I thought I just mentioned that. I really fucking enjoyed it.
Winona Ryder. Oof.
Tell me about it.
Anyway, what's I can't even remember what the question was.
It was.
Yeah.
Where do you
So that's
want
what
to
I'd
be in
want,
5 years?
to do like a show or a film, because it probably has to be on a streaming service, and just get known, and then just have my career shot off. That's the dream. Somebody just gives me a chance, and then because that's a very realistic dream, but I'm keeping it realistic.
Yeah.
No, I'm not just going to shoot up to stardom without any effort.
In Hollywood, affiliated with SAG, getting the payroll from the big studios to write their blockbusters
But
for
I
them.
don't think that's happening. in
That's
5
the
years.
plan.
I don't think that's happening in 5 years. Maybe it's happening for you.
Gotta have high hopes, Tobes.
Look, Toby's patient.
In 5 years, I'll be 28. So
Wow. Yeah, in 5 years I will be 27.
In 5 years, I'll be 25.
On
26.
good Jack. And imagine if 5 years Let's Talk's still going on.
I'll come
bigger than
back.
ever.
Pardon?
In a London studio.
I might be a podcast host one
Go
day.
on then, Jack.
I'd love to. I actually,
Yeah, you're good at it, Jack.
The one thing I always was good at, like when we were in school, I remember my dad saying to me, we went to the NEC in Birmingham, and they always have like job fairs on for like teenagers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember I did the radio thing, and then I did the news thing, and it was just the one thing I was always good at. I don't know why. So just don't shut the. You've been listening to Let's Talk HE, hosted and edited by me, Jack Turley. Also hosted and produced by Katie Chadwick-Dawes. To find out more about the courses on offer here at Warwickshire College University Centre, please visit www.wcuc.ac.uk. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.